Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go over the homework for lesson 2B-2. Alright, number 1. On the set of axes below, draw the graph of the equation y equals negative 2/3 x plus 1. Now the first thing I'm looking at, I see my equation of my line. It's already in y equals form, so that is perfect. So we need to identify our slope and our y-intercept. Now, slope is married to the x. It's the coefficient to the x, not the x, the number that's in front of x. In this case, it's negative 2/3. Our y-intercept is going to be positive 1. Remember, B tells us where we're going to begin. And M tells us how we're going to move. All right, so basically what this means, my numerator up here, it is a negative, so that means I'm going down 2. My denominator is positive, which means I'm going to go to the right 3 units. So let's get to it. I'm going to start off by graphing my y-intercept on the y-axis. So I'm up here at 1 on the y-axis, and I'm going to follow my slope. I'm going to go down 2/3. Down 2/3. Oops, don't make that line there. Okay, don't make that line. Down 2/3. Okay, now that's my right-hand side of my line. Now, if I want to graph points to the left of the y-intercept, I'm going to do the opposite thing. Instead of down 2, right 3, I'm going to go up 2, left 3, up 2, left 3, up 2, left 3. Now, this is just a collection of points. It doesn't really look like a line yet until I connect those points. You're going to want to also label your line. Y equals negative 2/3 x plus 1. The last thing you want to do is you want to list 3 points on that line. We have this one, and this one. So my first point is 0, 1. My next point is 3, -1. And my last one is 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, -3. All right, there you go. That's number 1. But is that it? Did we miss a key part of this problem? We did. We really did. Look down here, people. It says, is the point 3, -1 a solution to the equation? Well, it's a solution if it falls on the line. And it's also a solution if it's listed in our table of values. So let's take a look at our table. Do we see the point 3, -1? So we're looking at the table, and I actually do see 3, -1. Not only is it in the table, but 3, -1 is also right here. So yes, it is a solution. Yes, 3, -1 is a solution. And I know this because it is a point on the line. That's it. Now that's it. All right, next. On the set of axes below, graph the equation 3x minus 2y equals 10. Now, this is not in y equals mx plus b form. We want that y by itself. So I'm just going to recopy this right here. And I want to solve for y. Now, a couple things to notice. I do have a negative sign in front of the coefficient, right? So that means to solve for y, eventually we're going to have to divide by a negative, so keep that in mind. All right, so let us get rid of everything that is not next to the y. Subtract that 3x to the other side. That cancels. And you're going to bring down the married negative 2y. Now, we're always going to put our x first. So we have negative 3x. That's going to come first, and positive 10 is going to come next. So minus 3x plus 10. Now, make sure you understand this is a negative 2y. So to get the y by itself, we're going to divide everything by a negative 2. So now, the negative 2's will cancel out, leaving you with y equals positive 3 over 2, x minus 5. So now, my slope is going to be my coefficient to my x, so that is positive 3 over 2. So what that means is we're going up 3 to the right 2. And then my y-intercept is over at negative 5. All right, so we always begin with the b. Let's begin at negative 5, down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. Okay, and I'm going to go up 3 over 2, up 1, 2, 3 over 1, 2. That's my first point. Up 1, 2, 3 over 1, 2. Second. All right, so that's my other half, my first half here. Now, if I want to go to the other side of the y-intercept, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to go down 3 to the left 2. And now I'm out of room. So let's connect all of those points. And we're going to label our line. Y is equal to 3 halves x minus 5. You could also label it with the original equation there. Right? So all the question asked is for us to graph it. Ooh, one last step is to make our table of values. So let's graph this point, and this point. So this is going to be 0 on the x, negative 5 on the y. So 0, negative 5. This next one is 2 on the x, negative 2 on the y. And my third point is going to be a 4 on the x, 1 on the y. And that's it. So if this video helped you, please like and subscribe. Have a good one.